guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking all about goal setting. Goal setting is a topic we hear a lot about around January, New Year's resolutions, but unfortunately a lot of people by the month of February or at the end of February have already dropped off of their New Year's resolutions train that they've been on. So if you want to be one of those people that actually keeps on the train, stay tuned to the end of this video to find out how. First thing we're going to do is figure out what kind of goals we want. So this is called a brain dump. Got the idea from the Passion Planner calendar that I use, and I actually have that right here. We have all sorts of sizes and colors and all that sort of stuff, so check them out. So what you're going to do is take your phone or a different type of timer and set it between 5 and 10 minutes. And basically all you're going to do here is just write everything down. Dream big, think big. It doesn't matter how unrealistic or small a goal might seem. What we basically want to do is just get everything out on paper right now. If you want some help with this, try writing down some of these categories: career, finances, education, creativity, community, travel, physical health. All right, so once you've had all of your things dumped out onto your page that you've been writing on, which can be in a planner or just on a piece of paper, you're gonna pick 3 things. We can't do everything at once, so picking these 3 to 5 things out of your brain dump will make things more manageable, and you'll actually have the time to do what you need to do to get things done. Ideally, you would pick from different categories. Just because you make these goals at the beginning of a year doesn't mean you need to figure them out by the end of the year. Make sure they're realistic and timely types of goals. Even though it might take longer than a year, having a timeline in mind is important, because if we don't have an end date in mind, sometimes we'll just continue to procrastinate and we'll push it off and never get where we want to go. Next, you want to write it down. So again, pulling from a planner or something like that, write down your goals and your plan to get there. If you never write it down, it never happens. The next thing is to shout it out loud. Similar to writing it down, letting people in your life know that this is your goal and this is what you're going to do to get there can really help push you along and hold you accountable. And the last tip, which I'm sure most of you have heard a billion times before, is to make SMART goals. So SMART is an acronym that has been researched and we know to be very adequate in helping us set our goals. S is for being specific. So don't just be like, oh, I want to lose some weight.
You gave him something to drink, and then he died.
Be specific about what kind of weight and how you're going to track it, that sort of stuff. The next one is measurable. So if we're using the weight example, not just necessarily using scale weight, but how your clothes fit, what clothes size you are, taking before and after pictures, or measuring with, or measuring your inches. The next one, the A, is attainable. So don't be quite crazy out there. Even if you have a crazy dream, you can kind of tame that down to be more realistic and attainable. So again, back to the weight loss goal, if your ideal is to lose 50 pounds, maybe let's try to lose 10 first and then have a plan for that. And then we'll kind of build off of that as we go and complete that smaller, more attainable goal. The R is realistic, so very similar to attainable. Don't just kind of blow out your goal and think about the most biggest, craziest thing you can achieve. Make sure it's something that you as a person actually can believe and think you can get to. And the last one, the T, is timely. So similar to what we were kind of talking about before about having a timeline, make sure you actually have a realistic timeline in how you want to get there, and know that sometimes that needs to change. Whether it's January, summer, September, which was always one of my favorite times to come up with goals and plans because that was the start of the school year, you can create goals that are totally attainable and totally reachable. If you follow the steps that I talk about in this video, you'll be one step closer to reaching your goals. If you need a little extra help, sometimes having someone one-on-one can be super beneficial. If that's a health-related goal, finding a great online coach. If you want to get your finances in order, talking to an accountant or something of that nature can totally help you, and again, keep you accountable to someone other than yourself. Research and learning will totally help you gain knowledge and help you towards your goal. All right, guys, hope that helps with your goal attaining dreams for the year and onward. What are your goals for this year? Comment in the box below and let me know. And please don't forget to both subscribe and like this video. See you in the next one.